Hello and welcome to this School Cypress tutorial. Today we're going to look at adding an event to your website. So your School Cypress website can display events. We can have them like this. This is how the events page looks, and we've also got a calendar underneath that people can hover over and get a quick view. And if we look at an event, we can add information to that event, such as organizers, event details, venue details, and additional information. So if we look at this page here, we've got like a hero image, the title of the event, the date, the time, some descriptive text, and if we want we can add a button to buy tickets, and that could take us off to your Compass payment page, whatever that would be, the URL. And then we also add organizer information, venue information, and information. And there's a button here to add it to the calendar, and it automatically displays where the event's taking place in a map. So before we can create an event, we have a bit of information that we need to add to the website, such as organizer information and venue information. So what we're going to do next is get on, and we're going to create a new organizer, a new venue, and then we're going to create the event. So it can be a little bit of a process adding that information the first time, but once we've got the organizer and the venue information, we can quickly add events in the future. So in the back end, we're going to come into the back end, and we're going to come down to events and events. Now the first thing I want to do is add an organizer. So I want to add a new organizer, person or a company or whoever it is, a group that's organizing an event. So let me add a new organizer to our system. Okay, this organizer is going to be Theatre Club, and let me have a look here. I'll just scroll down here, and the phone number for Theatre Club, this could be your school theatre club, or it could be somebody else external. We're going to put this as My School Theatre Club. Just add the School Theatre Club website. It might even just be a page on your own site. And then we've got the email for School Theatre Club, which I'm going to add there. Let's have a look next up. And we could add, let's have a look here. Don't need any of that. We could add a description, but I think that says enough as it is, so I'm just going to click on publish there. That adds a new organizer to our system. Next, we want to add a new venue. So we'll come down to events and venues, and I'm going to click on add new to add a new venue. Alright, this venue is going to be called the Palais, which is here in Geelong, and Geelong Family Theatre is the description I'm going to use there for that. Then we've got the address. So I'm going to use the full and proper address, and then the city is Geelong, country is Australia. Victoria, postcode, and then the phone number, which is going to be this, and the website. And when we add a venue, we want to show the map and show a map link. That's all we need to do to add an event, a venue to the system. We're going to click on publish. Once that's finished publishing, you might also want to add other categories. Now, if we look at our event categories that we've got at the minute, we have art and drama, excursions, music and sport. You could add another category if you wanted to, or you could edit an existing category. And if I edit art and drama, you can see there's not really a great deal to it. It's just the name and the slug, which is the URL that it uses. And that's it, and then you just click on update. But we don't need to change any of the categories at this point in time. So what we really want to do now is have a look at the tags as well. So you can see a few tags, so it's possible to group different events with tags, or apply tags to different events that people are interested in. And we've got all sorts of different tags here. We've got art, culture, drama, environmental learning, all the way through down to sustainability, you know, depending on what it is, the event that you're creating. And you can add new tags if you want to. So let's get on with it. Let's create a new event now. So I'm going to go from events to events. And this lists our current events that we have in the system. And we want to add a new one. I'm going to click on Add New. Okay, the event I'm going to add is a school concert. End of year school concert. Let's get some descriptive text. Lorem ipsum is just Latin text that we can use as placeholder text. All right, so if you see any of this funny Italian looking Latin stuff anywhere, that's all it is. It's just a placeholder text in there. Okay, so let's come down, let's pick a date. So we want the start date to be September, and I'm going to, let's have a look here. Let's make it November actually. I'm going to make it November the 19th, and the time is going to be 7:30 p.m. until 10 p.m. and the date is going to be the same. Okay, just scroll down a little bit further. For the location, I want to find a venue, and here I'm going to select my venue, which is the Palais. I've just entered that in, and we're going to show the map and a map link. Now for the organizer that we entered earlier, it's Theatre Club. They're organizing this particular event. Now the event website, I have that. Is there an event website? So there could be a specific website particularly for this event, or maybe a page on your website already, which might be a news article or something like that. Okay, so that's going to be the web page for this particular event. What's the cost? It's going to be $20. Okay, and I'll put the cost in there, $20 per person. All right. We're not looking for any additional functionality at the minute, so that's all looking pretty good. And just scroll back up again here, and with the tags I'm going to select music, or start typing music, and it'll come up, and I can always click on here, choose from the most used tags, and it should show me some tags here. So I've got art. I'm going to click art and culture as well. And I thought I did select music. Let me just add that. Music is added to it as well, so you can see there we've got art, culture and music. If I come down here, I'm going to click on, for the event, it's mainly music, so I'm just going to click on music. Okay, and scroll down. Is it featured event? No, but I do want to set a featured image, so I'm going to click on set featured image, and then come over here, click on the drop down arrow, and then click on, if I just pull that over there a bit, click on events images, because I want to put my image into the correct folder. Click on upload files, select file, and I'm going to select my image, school concert. And when you upload an image, you want to add some information to it, so I'm going to put here in the title, end of year school concert 2021, and I'm going to use that for my alternative text and for the description of the image. Then I'm going to click on set featured image. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. Let me just click on publish, and I'm clicking publish really just to save my work at the minute, or I can click on save draft if I don't want anybody to see it on the front end of the website. Let me just click publish, because I want to see how it looks. Alright, and if we come to the front end and click on events, we should be able to see that if I scroll down to the calendar, I'll have to go over to November, of course. So November, and then scroll back down. Here we are. And if I click on this now, it's a bit off in the distance. That's why it's not in the main 4 that we display there. So come down here, we can see end of year school concert. There's the date, description. We've got the organizer, the venue. Now what we want to do is add some payment buttons to it. So I'll come back to the event in the administration part. I'm going to scroll down, and here we want to add some custom fields. So the first custom field that I want to add is something called payment button link. Payment underscore button underscore link. This is a link to our Compass page, which might be this. All right, so here we go. I'm going to put that in there, then just click on add custom field, and that will add that to the field. I now want to add a new custom link, payment button text. So payment underscore button underscore text. And this is the text that I want the button to say. So here for payment button text, I'm going to put in here buy tickets here. Click on add custom field. Scroll back to the top and then click on update. And if I come to the front end again and I just scroll back up a little bit, and I'm just going to refresh my page, you'll see it adds a button there, buy tickets here, and if I click on that, it will open up a new page with the link which I put in before. Now, here's another good thing. Imagine we've created the event, but it's not really for being published yet. We don't want to publish it for another week. We can set the publish date if we want to. We can click on edit here for published, and we can click on what's it, not published. Here it is, the date. So we're going to have it published in a week or two. So let me click on I'll set that to be published on the 14th of September 2021 at 4 o'clock, 1600. Okay, and then click on schedule, however you want to say it. And now when I come back to my events, I'll go to the main events page. And scroll through on the calendar to November. We will see that nothing comes up because it hasn't been published yet. Okay, but once that's published, it will show there. And maybe when one of these more newer events drops off the calendar, such as this sports day, the other one will show here once it's published and shown. It'll show in these main 4 blocks here, because these are the most up and coming 4 events that are about to be shown. Future events are listed further on a calendar display. So that concludes the tutorial really of creating a new event and displaying it on your website. Also, it's always good to organize your organizers and your event venues, you know, in the system as well, and that should make it pretty easy for you to create events for your school website. Thank you.